welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are all doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. Let me take off these bracelets because they're just going to be jingling in your ears as I'm recording. But yeah, we're going to be getting into a hair and makeup tutorial today. I filmed this right before I went to the movies, so I just thought I'd, show you guys how I got this look. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that little notification bell, that way you get notified anytime that I make a new upload. So let's get into this look. We do have a hair sponsor for today's video. Thank you so much to Isee Hair Company for sponsoring this video and sending over the hair that we're going to be using to create this super cute like pineapple, I think this is called the pineapple ponytail if I'm not, you know what, just scratch that because I could be very, very wrong and I don't want to play myself. It is a high ponytail. Add a little headscarf just to kind of jazz it up a little bit more. But anyways, let's get into this ponytail. So before we go ahead and install like the bundles and everything, I'm just gonna pull my hair into a ponytail. So I'm gonna use my Ebon Edge Tamer as well as my Eco Styler gel to get like a nice slick high ponytail. We're just gonna brush that all up, make sure it's nice and secure using a headband. Then I'm going to twist all of that into a really, really tight bun. I need this bun to be as small as possible, so I'm going to make sure to wrap it up really tight and secure it a couple of times with another headband. So now I'm going to go ahead and do my edges. I'm going to switch over to another hair gel. I like using this one for my edges because it like holds my hair down enough to the point where I don't have to use like an edge control. Usually like I'll have to use an edge control and a hair gel just to get my edges to kind of like lay the way that I want them to and to survive like the heat and humidity out here. But this hair gel works like really well by itself. So it's from ORS. It's their olive oil ultra HD hair gel. Love it. It's amazing. Definitely check it out at your local beauty supply store. It's awesome. So I'm just gonna go ahead and style my edges using my little edge brush. Nothing crazy. I've been kind of doing my edges a little bit softer these days, but I still do like a little swoop in the center. So edges are looking good. I'm gonna wrap those babies up. They're gonna sit there and kind of marinate, like settle down for a little bit while I go ahead and install these bundles. So I was sent 4 bundles of this curly hair. I'm gonna link the hair in the description box if you have any questions about it, but I'm gonna only use 2 for this particular hairstyle. You don't need like, a whole lot of hair to do this. I think 2 is like more than enough. So I'm gonna unravel the bundle, but not all the way. I'm still gonna leave it kind of like folded in half. I'm gonna take the end of the bundle and wrap that end piece around the bun. And then from there, I'll just start taking the weft and wrap that around the bun after. Having that little piece kind of like wrapped around first is just gonna make sure that the bundle stays like super secure around the bun. Hopefully that makes sense. Yeah. So the first bundle is in. Before I installed the hair, I definitely wanted to kind of like brush out the curls and everything like that. You can kind of see how the first bundle that I put in, it's like already brushed out. The curls are a little bit more defined. That's because I added water to the hair. I used my little wannabe Denman brush to comb out the curls. And then I also used just a little bit of Eco Styler gel just to kind of get the curls, just a little bit more defined. The way that I wanted the curls to kind of like set into place once the hair was dry, I knew that I was gonna need the hair to be a little bit shorter. So I ended up cutting a couple of inches off. So our bundles are in. I tried to like stand up to like show you guys and give you a better view of what I was doing. But after a while my back started hurting, so I was like, I gotta sit back down in my chair. But yeah, so the bundles are in, we're all good to go. I'm gonna just pull that up into a ponytail and just kind of keep it out of the way before I take off my little headband, and our edges look good, yay! So I did decide to keep that hair in like a ponytail like how I had before, because I wanted this ponytail to be really, really high. So yeah, just having like that little extra ponytail like around the bun, I'm just gonna make sure that the hair like really sticks up nice and high once it's dry. I'm gonna pull a few pieces to the front to kind of like act as like my bangs, frame the face a little bit. I just kind of like fluffed it up, try to jazz it up a little bit, fluff up the hair a little bit. It's still on the damp side, so it doesn't really look like too fluffy right now. But once the hair dries, you'll kind of see like it's like really, really fluffy and, super cute and everything. So I'm gonna go ahead and move on to like my headscarf. I got this little headscarf from the thrift store. I love using headscarves. Yeah, I got this for like $2 at the thrift store. If you're ever in need of scarves, definitely check like your local thrift stores. They always have like fabric, like loose fabric, or like scarves like these that you can use for your hairstyles and stuff. So I'm gonna hold that at the back of my head first, and then tie that into kind of like a knot. And then for the loose ends, I'm going to start twisting them and wrapping them around the ponytail. Once I get to the end of those loose pieces, I'm gonna make sure to really like take my time tucking them in, because you guys can see there's like those little tassels at the end. So you really wanna make sure you like hide those super well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the hair. Super simple, really cute. This is like perfect for like a chill night. You know, I'm going to the movies, so I didn't want to do anything too crazy. Don't forget to check the description box if you guys have any questions about the bundles that I used. Thank you again to Isee Hair Company for sponsoring today's video, sending over this hair. So now that we're all done with that, let's go ahead and move into the makeup. I'm gonna start off priming the skin using the One Size Beauty Secure the Blur Primer. Love this primer. I've been using it a lot these days, a lot. I'm going to also be using a couple of new items as well. This first new item is from Raine Beauty. I am so excited to talk to you guys about this particular product because I was really fascinated by this when I was in Ulta. I was kind of like looking at it like, ooh, what is that? It looks cool. So I definitely turn into a nerd when I'm like looking at new makeup products. But yeah, so it's called their Cooling Blurring Under Eye Balm. And but this stuff is amazing. It's so cool. It really does like blur the under eyes so well. I didn't really notice that it was gonna be that great when I put it on, because I couldn't really tell, you know, when I was putting it on, if it was like working or not, if it's gonna look good or not. But you'll see when I get to the concealer. When I get to the concealer, guys, you're gonna see that this stuff is amazing, because the concealer, we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and add my foundation next. I use the NARS Soft Matte Foundation in shade Medium Deep 2.3. It's definitely way too light for me right now. I'm super tan. I've been going to the beach a lot these days. The last time I went to the beach, I actually went into the water, which is kind of like bizarre for me, because anytime I go to the beach, I rarely ever go into the water. I just like sit in the sand and, you know, tan and lay down and stuff. Anyways, I'm rambling. So yeah, concealer is next, and I'm using the Benefits Boying Concealer, and this one is in shade Mic Drop, and you guys can see it's giving flawless. It's giving flawless under eyes. Like, this is when I realized like, oh, this blurring primer from Raine Beauty is bomb. Like, it just made the under eyes look so smooth, like so, oh my gosh, yes, I love it. So I'm gonna set next using some powder. Of course, I'm going in with my favorite. You already know what it is. It's Chanel. It's Chanel's Natural Finish Loose Setting Powder in shade number 20. I've been seeing a lot of people using this particular powder these days, and I'm so happy because it's amazing. If you haven't tried this powder, I highly recommend it. I talk about this powder in almost in every single video because it's just a really good setting powder. And this little combination of products, the Raine Beauty Under Eye Primer with the Benefit Concealer and this Chanel powder, this little combination of like under eye products is like bomb. So yeah, but definitely give the Chanel powder a try if you ever get a chance. It's wonderful. It's amazing. So I mentioned earlier that my foundation is definitely on the lighter side right now. So I'm going to kind of like fix that up using a little bit of pressed powder from Huda Beauty. This is their Glowish pressed powder. It's in shade 11. And yeah, this is what I'm going to use to kind of like get my foundation to actually look like my skin tone because it's a little too light for me. And then I have another new product that I'm using that I really love. This one is from Haus Labs. It's their Powder Sculpt Velvet Bronzer in shade number 12. I don't know if I've showed you guys this particular bronzer before, but she's still like new. So I figured like, you know, I'll talk about her for a little bit. This has been like my go-to bronzer these days. Like it's a really great bronzer. It's not too like cool, not too warm. It's kind of like that perfect balance there. I always like to do bronzer on the forehead, the cheeks, and also a little on the nose. It kind of looks weird on the nose at first, but I do this because I like to do like a reverse contour for my nose. I don't particularly like to, you know, use like what do you call it, like concealer and, you know, heavy products to kind of like get my contour. I bake the sides and the bridge of the nose. Having like that brightness from the bake against that bronzer on the nose just kind of creates like a subtle contour, if that makes sense. I feel like this way like saves time for me too. Like I'm not trying to spend like all day, you know, putting lines on my nose and then trying to blend it out and make it look sure it looks, you know, good and stuff. Like just something super soft kind of works for me when it comes to a nose contour. Then for blush, I'm using this new one from Benefit. This is their, I don't know what this blush is called, but it is shade Pom Pom. It's like a mauvey, rosy type of color. But yeah, I'm just gonna pop that onto the cheeks with a nice fluffy brush. And while that nose and under eye continue to bake, I'm going to go ahead and do my brows. I'm just gonna stick to my usual like brow combo that I've been loving. It's the KVD Beauty Longwear Pomade in shade Dark Brown and Maybelline's Brow Fast Sculpt Gel Mascara in shade Medium Brown. Oh, by the way, I wanted to tell you guys about the movie that I saw. I went to go see Everything Everywhere All at Once. It's so good. You guys have to see this movie. Like, it's so amazing. By the time I was done like watching the movie, I was ready to write like a whole essay about it because when I tell you, it has so many themes, so many amazing themes. Yeah, it's just a really good movie. I don't even know what genre it fits into because there's like sci-fi in it, there's action in it, there's drama, like family drama. It's a really, really good movie. Oh gosh, I cannot wait to see this movie again, like on streaming services, because it's a really, really good it's a really good movie, and I hope you guys get a chance to see it. Going to the movie theaters has been like one of my favorite, like, you know, things to do over the weekends because I'm, you know, I don't have no friends. I'm kind of like a loner. I don't really have any friends right now. Perhaps it's like a season for me. I don't really know what's going on. I've been trying to find like things to do by myself that I really enjoy, and going to the movies has definitely been one of them. Like it's really nice to just kind of take myself out to the movies, buy some popcorn, buy like some root beer, vanilla root beer. That's my drink. I love a good vanilla root beer, and buy some candy, little cookie dough bites. Those are my favorite. And just, you know, watch a good movie. It's like one of my favorite things to do over the weekends. But yeah, this movie, Everything Everywhere All at Once, so good. You guys have to go see it. It's awesome. Anyways, back to the makeup look. I went ahead and dusted away that bake. What else did I do? I don't even know. I added my nose highlight. I touched up my little beauty marks using a little brown eyeliner pencil from Melt Cosmetics. I did my mascara and added some liner to the waterline. And now I'm gonna go ahead and just do my little lip combo here. So the lip combo is relatively new. I am gonna be using an oldie but a goodie for my first lip liner. This is NYX's Slide On Glide On pencil in shade Intimidate. So this particular product isn't new, but the other products that I'm going to use are all new. So I'm going to use another lip liner. This one's also from Rem Beauty. They just launched some new lip liners, which I thought was really cool. So this is Rem Beauty's At the Borderline lip liner pencil. The shade is really, really pretty. It's a really perfect like chocolatey brown color, but for some reason when I was using this lip liner, it what do you call it? It like crumbled on me. Like it like crumbled as I was putting it on, which I thought was really, really strange. I thought perhaps like it just didn't go well with like the formula of the NYX lip liner, but then the next day I tried it by itself and it still did the same thing. So I don't really know, but it didn't work out for me and I was really sad because I really like the color. I did really like the matte lipsticks. Rem Beauty came out with some new liquid lipsticks. This is their On Your Collar liquid lipstick, and I'm using shade Leave a Message. It's funny, when I bought all of these Rem Beauty products, I was at Ulta and the sales associates had just like put out the new liquid lipsticks, and they were like making testers for them and everything. So I was just kind of like standing around like watching them swatch and stuff, and we were all like super excited, like talking to each other. Like, oh my gosh, look at this shade. Like, oh, this is such a cute shade. We were just like bonding over how cute like these new liquid lipsticks are from Rem Beauty. It was so funny. They have some pops of color in there, some neutrals. I feel like Ariana Grande always has like a nice like lip combo. Like anytime I've ever seen her, she always has like a really nice lip combination on her. So I was super excited about these liquid lipsticks. Then for gloss, I'm using 2 new lip glosses. This is Milky Gloss. The formula isn't new, but these shades are new. So they just extended like the shade range of these glosses. I'm loving this orange shade. It's called a Mango Lassie. I think that's how you say it. But this orange shade is so cute. Like by itself, it's gorgeous. And then I also added just a tiny bit of this new type of color. This shade is Salted Caramel Shake. So yeah, and they're both scented, which I thought was super cute. I love like scented stuff. But yeah, guys, this is the finished look. I just threw on some jewelry, put on a super comfy cardigan, and we're off to go to the movies. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Thank you again for watching, guys. Sending lots of love, and hopefully I will see you in the next one.